Michael, one of the things that we talked about on the show is this idea of remote investing. And I wonder how you think about it. Like, it sounds like in your story, you went and got the education with Fortune Builders. Because of Fortune Builders, you got to meet Gregg. It was very much like a trust-based, relationship-based decision for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which
Yeah.
is in line with our order of operations, right? Like our order of operations is instead of property, market, team, it's team, right? Like find the person you really, really trust, then make sure that you really like the market, then you pick your properties. Can you tell me about how you think through market these days? Like why Jacksonville? Why not other places? Stuff like that.
Well, so being in sales, people buy from people. And, you know, I'm not going to buy from a website. So I get emails all the time. Here's great real estate in this market, great real estate in that market. But you learn from people. And so getting educated on the markets, like for example, some people talk about Nashville. Well, okay, people talk about all these markets, but what I've learned over the years, and again, this is from meeting the JWB team, is the people that are managing your properties are very important. But what it's more important is how are they, your property manager, how are they making their money? And so what I found was when somebody said that, I was like, well, wait a minute, that makes really good sense because I said, JWB makes money every time I buy a new property. So it's in their best interest to do everything in their power to make me happy. So I buy another property. Where these other property management companies, I noticed they were turning properties. They make money on the turn, where they making money on the maintenance. So it kind of led me to believe those might be good markets. I'm not saying they're not bad. Those are good markets. But when push comes to shove, I don't want to be a full-time employee of my own company. I want somebody else take care of it. And if JWB is going to take good care of my properties, they're going to give me a good portfolio manager, they're going to give me good reporting, they're going to help me when it comes to tax reporting and whatnot, and giving me my good end of year statement. Those are more important to me today in my life than it is going out finding a property that's priced really low that I can throw a rent in there and get a great ROI, but I have to put a new tenant in there every year and I got maintenance issues because it wasn't maintained up until the point that I bought it.
Sounds like what you said, right? Like
Yeah.
somebody that like talks our language, right?
Oh, 100%. You go through those criteria and the criteria that Michael abides by and that we abide by are there for a reason because start with the team, because if you have a bad team, it doesn't matter how good the market or the property is.
That's right.
Right? If you have a market that might not be the best market, but you have a great team, you still can come out okay, or you'll still be in the game long enough for that market maybe to rebound. But if you have a bad team or not even a good team, there's no way you're going to stay in the game long enough. There's no way that it can overcome a market deficiency or the best market possible. And the way you win in rental properties is by staying in the game. Michael and Ann are clear examples of staying in the game and then reaching that financial outcome.